Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 2. We will explain about core learning activities. My name is Nita Fatmalasari. I will read the explanation. A. Steps in carrying out core learning activities. The steps of the core activities that need to be carried out in systematic learning are as follows. First, telling the purpose or outline of the material and abilities to be studied. Second, delivering alternative learning activities that will be taken by student. Third, discussing the material or presenting the lesson material. The next is Irdina Lauza.
B. Strategies that can be used in the learning process. 1. Presentation or discussion of materials or lesson materials classically. Classical learning activities tend to be used by teachers if in the learning process there are more forms of presenting material explorative from the teacher. Presentation emphasis more on providing information or explaining material that students have not understood. To support the success of classical learning, teachers must have the ability to manage classical learning based on the implementation of classical learning principles.
My name is Azidah Zainul Muna. These principles include the following. First, systematic. In classical learning, the presentation or discussion of lesson materials must be presented sequentially and always oriented to the goals that have been set. Second, attention and activity. This principle demands that in classical learning there must be attention from the teacher to the students' activities as a whole in the classroom. Third, learning media. Many objects can be used as media or source of student learning, especially learning that is considered effective is a contextual based learning. Fourth, exercise or assignment. To strengthen the mastery of students' knowledge and skills, teachers need to provide exercise or assignment that will further strengthen students' abilities. 2. Presenting or discussing lesson materials by learning group. Group learning is a teaching and learning process designed in the form of groups with the number of students between 4 up to 6 people according to the needs and learning objectives. Study groups are primarily aimed at developing concepts, subject or sub-subject, which at the same time develops activities, social attitudes, and values. There are several principles that need to be considered in learning group. These principles include. The next is Yulva.
These principles include there are topic and problem, the attention to the learning objectives, the main goal in group learning in accordance with the essence of cooperative learning, namely forming students to have the ability to cooperate, have an attitude of tolerance and have a responsible attitude. Group formation. Group learning should be based on student grouping according to the characteristics of students and in accordance with the objectives. Characteristics of students need to limitation of group learning must be considered in group formation, especially those concerning intelligence, gender, fluency speaking, as well as the student physical strength or condition. Cooperation. The existence of cooperation in group learning is an important principle. As stated above, that group learning of which will from students who have the ability to work together, have a sense of solidarity, a sense of tolerance, and a sense of responsibility for the tasks that must be worked in the group.
My name is Lisa Dewi Rizkawati. Exercise and assignments. To strengthen the work or group learning outcomes, the teacher must give assignment and exercise to all students on a regular basis. Individuals who are effectively organized in group learning. 3. Discussion of subject matter through individual learning. Individual learning activities can help the learning process teaching that leads to the optimization of students' abilities individual. To support the implementation of this learning, teachers need to have the following abilities. A. Analyze student learning outcomes. B. Planning, implementing, and evaluating improvement program and enrichment of student learning outcomes. C. Carry out learning activities in individual exercise. Individual learning activities are intended to accommodate activities enrichment and improvement. Debdikbud 1990-39. Enrichment program or enrichment needs to be given to students who have achievements or abilities that exceed those of his classmates. Enrichment program can be implemented by every school whose program is adjusted with the condition of the student and the condition of the school concerned. The next is Dinar Kusumawardani.
My name is Dinar Kusumawardani. I will continue the explanation. Meanwhile, remedial activities are carried out for help students who are less successful or whose achievements are below average classmates. Also, a repair program is provided for students who miss their lesson because they did not enter with excuses, permission, or sickness. Enrichment for groups of students classified as having ability above 6 of the maximum standard of 10, while remedial is for groups of students who have the ability to under 6, although the grouping is different, but in the implementation, there is no discrimination between the two groups of students. Assignment of tasks or training in the process can be given to all students, but the essence of the task is a individual's assignment who can be given in class, hours on or in outside of school hours or at home. In order to avoid mistake in completion of text or exercise, the teacher needs to provide a reference or simple guidelines as a stack of guidance in doing the text. 4. Conclude the lesson. After discussing or presenting the lesson material, the next step is in the core activity of learning is to conclude the lesson. Concluding the lesson formulated by students under the guidance of teacher. This step is in the process as a technique for strengthening on student learning outcomes as a whole. Criteria that Criteria that must be considered in concluding the lesson. In among them are A. Oriented to reference learning outcomes and basic competence. B. Short, clear, and the language written or oral is easy for students to understand. C. The conclusion is not out of the topic that has been discussed. D. Can use the shortest possible time.
That's enough from us. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.